Unforeseen. Hi, my name is Iris Lawrence. It's March 14th, 2089, and I'm currently submitting my status update for the 2080 International Programmers Coalition. We're currently experiencing a bit of a crisis situation right now, so I'll fill you in on the background. As you probably already know, on January 1st, 2075, I became one of the youngest people tasked with joining a global force of programmers to create a virtual reality world for the 10 billion inhabitants of Earth. We kept putting off the talk about environmental issues until the last minute, and eventually Earth's resources became too polluted to sustain human life. Fortunately, scientists came up with a solution. We have machines now that can clean up the water and air, using only green energy so it doesn't pollute the world anymore. The problem with that is green energy makes it slow, too slow for us to be able to survive in that period of time, at least with our current rate of consumption of resources. That's why our project allows humanity to subsist only on its basic needs, while simulating all aspects of everyday life through a full immersion virtual reality world. Cloud storage would allow everybody access to the same world, communication with each other, and as close as possible to what we live in today. But we got too carried away with our development. While we knew the magnitude of the project we were creating, we were too focused on the outcome to think of the potential repercussions of our actions. We don't know how exactly the cyber attack started. Someone probably gave away too much personal information to somebody they trusted, and we're still looking into the issue. But of course, we weren't the only people who knew how to program and knew how to manage a virtual reality world like this one. So what ended up happening was a virus deleted a big part of the world we live in. And I was there. Not at the source, but I saw what was happening. It was an early implementation stage of the project. People were finally adjusting to their lives, and I was walking around testing the location when I noticed somebody had frozen up. I thought it was just a bug, and I wanted to know more so I could fix it. So I came closer to the person, and suddenly their movement just became out of control. Everything they touched started to black out, and they were touching as many things as they could. I couldn't stop them. I didn't know what to do, and I just got scared, so I ran. But this wasn't the only place where I saw it. More places were blacked out, and more people were becoming corrupted, and I didn't know what to do. Some of the other programmers had seen it too, so we had to unplug ourselves from the device and figure out what was going on. That's when we realized that we were under cyber attack. We don't know why somebody would do this. I mean, it's essentially taking a form of cyber terrorism to the next level. But we didn't expect it so early in our stage of development. Once we figured out what happened, we checked the cloud files, and a lot of it had been corrupted. It spread, whatever it was, it spread really fast, mostly because of how fast our internet access is these days. Everybody who is corrupted had to have their cloud files terminated, which means that they won't get a chance at life until Earth becomes habitable again, and who knows for how long that's going to be. I felt like it was our fault for not being able to secure these people. We didn't put that priority first in our project. But of course there's going to be flaws in cloud storage for every person around the world. Of course we should have thought of this. And there is a way to solve it. Every action that occurs in the cloud world is recorded somewhere and stored in the cloud. So we can go back and we can find the patient zero of this virtual epidemic and find from that what's going on and find the perpetrator. Using the source code, we can find the differences and where it might have originated. It's still spreading, but if we can find this patient zero, then there is a chance of solving this epidemic. Our programmers are working on it right now as we speak, and I only have hope that this will change for the better.